Thank you to DistroKid for sponsoring this video. DistroKid is an online music distribution service that allows you to get your songs on major platforms such as iTunes, Spotify, and much more for as little as $19.99 a year. If you click the link in the description, you can get 7% off your first year subscription if you sign up. I made a tutorial in the past that explained how to start producing your first song, and even later went on to make a separate video that gave suggestions on how to finish it. So let's pretend those were the most helpful videos a beginner music producer could have ever hoped to watch. You're welcome. But now what? You can upload your finished track to certain streaming sites such as SoundCloud or to certain online stores such as Bandcamp, but in order to get your music on major platforms, I mean the big boys, you either have to be picked up by a record label who can distribute your music for you, which can be incredibly difficult once you're starting off, or do it yourself. The problem here is that platforms such as iTunes, Spotify, etc. don't just accept music from any old average Joe with a guitar, a strained voice, and a burning passion to make it big. They have quality guidelines and filters to prevent a swarm of nonsensical garbage. So the way around this? Online music distribution services. These sites are capable of distributing your music to hundreds of platforms, and will do all the work and labor required to set everything up properly. I have personally dabbled with 3 separate distributors in the past to get my music out there, and I wasn't really fully satisfied with any of them until I started using DistroKid. So let's learn about all the cool things you can do with DistroKid. For starters, you can send unlimited songs to hundreds of platforms for $20 a year. Yeah, unlimited as in like infinite.
That's a lot of
song uploads.
Or you can upgrade to the Musician Plus account and pay $35.99 a year to release unlimited songs, plus features such as customizable release date, pre-order date, iTunes pricing, analytics, among other things. This is the tier that I have, and I love it. I don't want to name the previous distributors I've used, but until I switched to DistroKid, I paid $20 per song. Per year. I released 6 songs under that distributor, and now you're telling me that as long as I release 2 songs a year, I'm already saving money.
Why didn't I find this out sooner?
There is a third tier that, while it's more so geared for record labels and less for individuals, I figured I'd mention as well because I think it's a neat option. Say you're interested in starting your own label and you've picked up artists and want to release their music. This would be the best bet for you. Once you have your subscription, the act of uploading music is extremely intuitive. I especially enjoyed how they confirmed your artist name. I had music under the name Inspirasper on Spotify, for example, before I started the upload of my newest single. When I entered my artist name, it asked if I wanted to add to that catalog or if I was just an entirely separate artist. Just a neat little feature I'd never seen before. I liked it. Once you've released your song, DistroKid provides analytics for you to track how well they've performed, including the number of streams on certain platforms or how many sales you've made. The beautiful thing here, you receive 100% of the generated revenue. Now, keep in mind, the platform which you earned the income from may take their own cut. Say for every 99-cent song sold on iTunes, Apple will take, I believe, 29 cents, leaving you with 70. But then that remainder is then sent straight to you. DistroKid does not take any of that cut. Another thing I thought was really awesome was that DistroKid has a built-in feature called Teams that allows you to share your revenue with whoever you'd like. Say you collaborated with someone on a song. You can send an agreed-upon percentage of the revenue straight to them automatically, rather than one person receiving all the cut and then splitting that up into 5 even amounts, sending it out individually, and Bob isn't reliable and doesn't get it out on time. DistroKid does all that work for you. And that's, quite honestly, the easiest way to get your music on major platforms. Again, click the link in the description below to get 7% off your first year if you sign up. Also, consider listening to my newest single, Celestial, that I released using DistroKid. You can check that out by clicking the card in the top right corner. In case you missed it, I also recently launched a gaming channel called Pretty Much Games. You can head over there by clicking the card on the left. Also, I got some new merch lined up, which you can find by scrolling down below this video. Thank you for watching.